Okay, students, welcome back to the second session. Okay, so for the second session, we are going to learn about new lesson. Okay, students, so have you done with your breakfast already? Okay, so teacher believe that you have done with your breakfast already. Okay, so right now let me get start with the second session. And for the second session, we are going to learn about new lessons, lesson 5, part-time job. Okay, as you can see here. So now teacher would like you to open your book to page 100. Okay, then you will see that the topic that we are going to learn for today. Okay, for this session. Okay, so lesson 5, part-time job. So now let's see the content that we are going to learn with this lessons. But before we learn this, teacher would like to review you about something that we have learned so far in the first session. So in the first session, we learned about 3 points, right? So the first point is about present simple with ever, never, and always. Number 2, present perfect with ever, never, and always. And the last point is that while and during. So teacher believes that you still understand. You still remember about this the type of grammar. Okay, if you're not sure about this, you're not clear, you can also rewatch the video. Okay, good students. So let's see the content that we are going to learn for this session. Okay, contents review. So teacher will review you about something that we have learned so far in the first session. And for number 2, we have 2 points to do. 2 activities. So the first is that A, model conversation. So model conversation, and B, vocabulary, and 3, exercises. So the last activity is exercise or exercises. So to make sure that you understand about the topic that we have learned. Okay, so let's go to the first point. Okay, review. So number 1, present simple with ever and never, always. Okay, so teacher believes that you still understand with these 3 points that we have learned in the first section, students. Okay, good. So let's move to the next page. Okay, number 2, part A, model conversation. In this point, in this part, you require to read. Okay, read the conversation altogether. Okay. So let's go to page 100, and then you will see the conversation that we are going to read right now. So teacher would like you to spend 3 minutes to read the conversation. So let's go to the next page. Okay, so this is the conversation, students. You can also go to track 37 by your own, or you just read, it's still okay. Okay, so teacher recommend you to pause the video 3 minutes, then read this to catch up the points in the conversation first before we move to the vocabulary. Okay, so alright. So right now, teacher would like you to read with teacher all together. Okay, Brenda. Oh, AC. Nice to see you. How long have you worked here? Since school finished, so since December. I'm taking next semester off, so I wanted a temporary job. What's it like? Okay, well, the hours and the wage. Okay, the wage aren't bad, and I like the work so far. You are the friendly guy, so I'm sure you are good at customer service. Have they met you the boss yet? Haha. No, but I got some good tips, and they have met me assistant manager. Congratulations. How long have you had that position? 3 weeks. The manager doesn't know much about computers, so I think he chose me for my IT skills. Okay, IT means technology information. Brenda, so far, I sounds great. Are you going to quit? When you go back to school, I might stay. The company provides chances for advancement. I'm learning about organizations and leadership. Maybe I'll get a high-level job with this company after graduation. Okay. Okay, good students. So did you just read it one by one to make sure that you can catch up the concept in this conversation? Okay, so look at the please note on the right hand, students. Provide. What does it mean provide? Provide something is to give it to someone or make it available. And look at please note number 2, a tip. What does it mean tip, students? So when you work in the restaurant or the hotel, yes, with the service customer service, then those person will get a lot of tips. So tip means extra money that customer gives when the employee does a good job of helping them. Okay, like a carrier backpack or carrier some things. Okay, so everything that help the customer and make customer happy, customer will give you some tips. So this is the benefit that the customer service get when they work in the hotel or restaurant. Okay, so good. Okay, students, so move to part B, vocabularies. So do you see vocabulary clear and about the meaning? Okay, so let teacher read the vocabulary for you. 1. Advancement, customer service, IT skill, leadership, organization, wages. Okay, so there are 6 vocabulary, students. So advancement means moving to a high level job. Okay, so move from the low position to the high position. Okay. Customer service. What does it mean work service? It's actually the activity or skills of helping customers. So customer service means the job that work for helping the customer, okay, or answering their questions and solving their problems. So this is what should customer service work, okay. IT skill. What does it mean IT skill, students? So as you know, all the IT mean information technology. Okay, so it is related to the computer. So skills related to the use of computer to store, use, and share information. Okay. Number 4, leadership. Leadership means the power or skills of leading other people. So this leadership. Leadership. This is the skill that the skill of manager. Okay, managers has leadership, or managers have leadership to manage or to lead the people, or to lead the someone who lower positioned or in control. Okay, it controls of his or her position of the manager. Okay, so organization. What does it mean organization? Organization, the skill to arrange things. Okay, so maybe organize something. Okay, we prepare. Or even in a smooth and reasonable way, so acceptable. Number 6, wages. Okay, wages, we talk about the payment for work, so the payment for work, especially by hour. So we work, we work for part-time job. Okay, part-time job, the money that we get, we can say, or we can also say this is the salary, or we can say wages. Okay, so this is talk about the payment that we get from work by hour. Okay, you understand? Okay, again, so advancement, customer service, IT skill, leadership, organization, and wages. Okay, so look at the part B again, students. So we have one exercise I want you to do. So you have to complete the words or phrases in the box to the correct column. Okay, the first column is working conditions, and the second column is work skills. So working conditions, we talk about the environment of the employee work. Okay, of the employee works. We talk about the environment. So it should be talk about the place, that environment, or that Okay, should be the place or the position that employee work. And work skills, we talk about the people who have skills to work in one position. Okay, for example, manager. Yeah, all of this we call skill. Okay, good students. So let's do the answer. Pause the video and do the answer. Okay, so teacher would like you to spend 2 minutes to do the answer altogether. So pause the video altogether. Okay, students. So teacher believes that you have to write note about the answer already, right? So let's go to check the answer altogether. So these are the answers, students. So working conditions like number 1, advancements. Okay, advancements. So we talk about the moving from the first position to another position, okay, or to the high level. Number 2, customer service. Customer service is the position that people used to do to have to have someone else in his or her job. Okay. Number 3, wages. Wages, we talk about the payment. Okay. This is we call working condition. Okay. And how about work skill? Work skill like leadership. Leadership, this is the skill that managers have. Managers have to manage or to lead the people who is in control or lower position in his or her work. IT skills. IT skill means a person who's good at the computer. Okay, so this is the skill that we call work skills. Organization. Organization means a person who good at preparing. Okay. All right, students. So that's all. Any questions? Okay. So if you have questions, just leave a question below this video, and teacher hope to see you guys on Thursday. Okay, good students. So thank you so much for watching these 2 videos, and I hope you enjoy doing exercise on classwork and homework as well. Goodbye, students. See you tomorrow.